Here we are, my first podcast. I named this one the Puerto Rican Day Parade Weekend because obviously it was the Puerto Rican Day Parade, which actually it was today, June 11th. But every Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend, Top Rank Boxing, they put on a show at Madison Square Garden. Um, they feature, a lot of Puerto Ricans and other Hispanic boxers, and it's pretty cool. They've been doing it for a while now. Um, this is the third year that the winner of the main event or the co-main event, as it was yesterday, gets the Miguel Cotto Award. It's just Miguel Cotto was one of the best Puerto Rican fighters that we've had. So they celebrate him with the winner of that match. Yesterday was Sander Sayas, which Puerto Rican, 20 years old. He's undefeated and upcoming, young. They say that he's going to be the next great Puerto Rican fighter. But but yesterday not only that was happening, but there was a whole bunch of other sports that were happening. And I have to say that I feel a little sorry for Jennifer because at one point I was bouncing, around on TV, bouncing back and forth between boxing, the Red Sox versus the Yankees, UFC, and even the Stanley Cup. So first things first, the Red Sox, they lost to the Yankees 3-1. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. As you get to know us, you know that we are New England sports. We got the Bruins, the Patriots, the Red Sox. The Revolution. Everybody Bruins. So yeah, that's pretty much it. They lost 3-1. They won the first game of the series and they lost yesterday. So back to and then Vegas beat Florida. It was 3-1 at one point, and then it was 3-2, and that's how it ended. It was kind of like close at the end, but Vegas pulled it off. So they're up 3-1 now. I think they go to Vegas. They should go to Vegas. I think either today or tomorrow. Anyways, I think the basketball game's tonight. Anyways, so back to Top Rank, to the boxing. Like I said, Sayas won, and then the main event, the last fight of the night was Teofimo Lopez, and he took the title from Josh Taylor. But it was like it was pretty much, it was bad. It was almost a beatdown. No knockouts or anything, but yeah, he beat him pretty good. By the way, let's not forget about the Belmont Stakes. Belmont Stakes, there was high and then there was low. The high was the horse that won yesterday, the trainer, first female trainer to win one of the three Triple Crown races. Good for her. Congratulations to her. With that said, there was another horse that had to be euthanized, suffered a leg fracture, or it was a devastating fracture or hurt, so they had to euthanize him. In the three Triple Crown races this year, after the race, a horse, in one case, two horses had to be euthanized. So that's gonna be, a lot of people are gonna be talking about that. They need to, I don't know what they can do to, make it safer for the horses. So I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but the Miami Heat against the Denver Nuggets the other day, during the game, Conor McGregor, I know everybody knows, but Conor McGregor was promoting a pain spray that he has. So they were going to do a skit during a timeout during the game. So he's at half court, or in on the court during the timeout, and he's promoting the spray. Well, part of the skit, the Miami Heat mascot comes out and he's wearing big old boxing gloves or whatever, and they have some words, and McGregor throws a left hook and bang, punches him. The mascot falls. Everybody's kind of like, well, some people are booing because it's the Heat mascot and they're in Miami. But once he's on the ground, McGregor goes and boom, punches him again. Well, apparently, I guess he punched him. It's not funny, but apparently he punched him too hard or something that the mascot had to be taken to the ER. Again, it's not funny, but in the ER, he was checked by a doctor, the mascot was, and he was given pain medication and released. So again, he's okay. I guess he's going to be okay. But when he fell and they were like dragging him, his team was like dragging him out of the arena or whatever, McGregor went over and he was like spraying, maybe you need some of this spray, and he was spraying it. So it was, I guess, a promoting the spray, but I guess he punched him too hard or something. So that was kind of like you know. Anyways, so back to the UFC. The Lioness, Amanda Nunes won again, so she retained her titles or whatever. But another thing that was kind of like weird or whatever, that at one point I was watching boxing, right, when I was watching the fights, and two of the boxers headbutted each other. It was before half of the fight, so one of the fighters could not continue, so they declared that a no contest. While that finished, I went and I switched over because I was bouncing back and forth, like I said before, and then there was a UFC fighting that was going on. Well, the two fighters were fighting, and they accidentally headbutted each other. One of them had a cut under his left eye, I think it was, or whatever. So he couldn't continue either. So it was declared no contest. So I thought that was kind of odd. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, man, if I put the Red Sox on, is somebody going to get hit in the head or something? So I'm like, okay, let's not talk about that anymore. So again, it's our first podcast, Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. Please don't forget to follow us on don't forget to follow our podcast and Instagram, and comment if you have anything that you want us or me to talk about or anything like that, or any other sport or anything. Just let us know so that we can talk about that.